Okay, so hello and welcome to the first ever video on this channel at Iracing. We are in the Mazda MX-5s. If you don't know much about iRacing, it's sort of all online. It's very much important to keep your safety rating up. The better your safety rating, the better cars you can race. So you get iRacing points and safety rating points. Today, we're on a mission to increase our safety rating. So it's stay out of trouble, do whatever we can to not end this race for ourselves. So here we go. Okayama track. We only had about half an hour practice. I've never raced this track before. So the lights are out and it's away. And we can already see that car, the Polaroid number 8 in front, is glitching badly. He clearly has a bad internet connection, so we need to be very, very careful around him. Considering we want our safety rating to be good, this is not ideal at all. So early on, we're just going to have to try and stay out of his way. Car gone down the right side, and we do make contact, but it's not enough to get a point, so we're still on 0x. Basically, we want to keep it below 7x. Okay, we've got a car coming up on the inside. We block that off, but then outbrake ourselves. And you could just see the bouncing around is... I don't know how iRacing deals with bad connection, but that's clearly not a great way to deal with it. There's contact made. Car off. Car coming back on right in front of us. Safe. Bad re-entry, but luckily he loses it again. And he's off and away. We are in P4 as we come across the line for the end of our first lap. Remember, our tyres will still be cold, so we're still warming up a bit here.
Great stuff. Keep it coming, mate. P4.
Now, he's really causing problems now.
Car in front is Goddard.
And there is the expected contact, but it's ended very well for us. We've dealt with him. He's out of the way. Now we can put our heads down and try and find this Mazda in front. We are 0.6 seconds off. We have a car very close behind us as well, though. The mirrors do make it look a bit further away than it is, but he's only 0.4 behind us. We're 0.4 in front, so the gap is about the same in front and behind. We've just got to settle in. Still 14 laps to go with this. Quite a short circuit. Average lap time about 1 minute. Let's see what we can do as we come across the line here. My best previous to this was a 1.6, I think. That is a 1.8.
That lap time was 1:00.8 seconds. The guy behind has just done a 1:00.8 seconds.
So in the bottom left, you can see the relative times there. The number on the right next to the guy in front's name is how far behind we are. So we're 0.2 behind. So we at this stage we know we have the pace to get round him. The question is where and when and how can we safely pull it off. Now we have the main straight, but the fact is these cars are, the setup's the same. They're obviously the same car. We're going to have basically the same speed unless we can get a much better exit than him. P3 though we will absolutely take. So it's about whether we want to risk our safety rating for P2. But, you know, we like racing, so it's pretty hard to just let them have it. There's a little bit of contact from us. Again, it's not enough, luckily, to get any sort of penalty points. So just if you don't know, it's 4 penalty points for a proper collision and 1 for an off-track. We need to keep it below 7. Ideally, we want to keep it at 0. Look, we are right on him now. 0.1 behind going through corners. It's just it seems to get away here a little bit better than us. And this is where we have to be close because this is the main straight. And it's really going to be our best shot of getting round him. So 0.3, we're pretty close. 0.2 now. I'm going to fake the move just so he defends. Compromises his line slightly. So we're going to get a lot tighter for the next corner. From the next video, I will be trying to do a live commentary rather than what I'm doing now, which is talking over it and rewatching the race myself. Again, we fake the inside just to pressure him, let him know we're there. We know he can see us in his mirrors.
All right, Thomas, stay close. Wait for him to make a mistake.
So yeah, my engineer there telling me to stay close and wait for the mistake. Sensible. That's exactly what I am doing, but as of yet,
Fastest lap for Hernandez, 1:00.4.
as of yet, he's not making any mistakes.
Seconds.
We do seem to be quicker than him through this particular part of the circuit. But again, it's 0.4 gap, it's not close enough. We're through 6 laps now, 10 to go. All about the better exit here. We are close. I think he just dipped a wheel in the gravel there as well. But there's just, we're not close enough to dive bomb, that is for sure. And
come on, nail him already. That's the fastest lap. The guy behind has just done a 1:00.
So the engineer telling us to nail him already.
Keep it up.
We are putting in consistent lap times, which is important. We do still have Brock behind to worry about. But let's just focus ahead. James is our main target here. This is what is so brilliant about iRacing. The way it's done is you get put in such a good division for your ability. I mean, this is split one iRacing. This is so top tier, as high as it goes in the Mazda MX-5s. Strength for field is 1,500. Bad gear change there. Shouldn't cost me too much though. Got to be careful of the engine though.
Okay, Thomas, don't be intimidated by this little shit. Make him work for it.
So the engineer there is talking about the guy behind me who is also closing up. There we go. Gap's opened. Gap's closed. You know, you're not going to have... it's going to be a tough fight in Mazdas. Always is. No, our pace is clearly very, very similar. Oh, little glitch. Good though. Again, not close enough. But with 7 laps to go, we need to start thinking about it. He's dipped a wheel in the grass there. It's still not going to cost him enough. But staying behind, I personally love staying behind. I can drive a lot better, I can follow them a lot easier. Once I'm in front, I find I end up making more mistakes with the pressure from behind. We'll see if we can get in front. Obviously, this whole time we're battling. Emre in position 1 is just getting away. But that's out of the question now unless he makes a big mistake.
Come on, man, send it already.
Come on, man, send it already. We don't want to send it. Too much of a risk to our safety rating if we send it. Just be patient. We We are losing the guy behind a bit now. Now we're very close. These are the critical corners now. We need to stay close onto the main straight. 0.2 behind, right where we want to be. Get this exit right, which it looks like... Well, he didn't get great exit, but neither did we, really. Again, we're not going to have enough. You can see me egging the car on there to give me anything, any more pace. But 5 laps to go. Still in P3. Clearly got the pace to get round him, but just can't make it happen. We are close now. We are closer than we were on the last lap.
Okay, Thomas. Keep driving under pressure. Don't make a mistake.
That's what we're waiting for. Here we go. Now we are very close. Will we get any slipstream? Will we get any draft? Anything to help us through? We are catching. We are now 0.1 behind. This is the moment. It's now or never. We somewhat send it down the inside, but hold our line very well. Leave him space on the outside.
Still there.
He's still there.
Still there.
But he can't do much now, and we are round.
Get second place here. Your lap time was at 1:00.
So, with 4 laps left, now we have to do the defending. And as I said earlier, I have a tendency to crumble somewhat. I start to miss my braking points, lose concentration because I'm focusing too much on the mirrors.
Distracted. Defend your position.
But James is now under pressure from behind him by Brock. So if we can get away as quickly as possible, he's 0.4 behind. Basically where we were the whole time. 0.3 is catching.
P2, you've just done a 101.21.
We dip a back wheel in the sand this time. P2 would be a great result in split 1 on a track that I've had barely half an hour's practice round. So if you don't know iRacing, every week the track changes. So if I want to race in the MX-5 Cup, which is what we're doing today, next week there'll be a different track. And so on. But what I'll be doing on this channel is a lot of different cars. I do want to race the Porsche 911, which I do own, but I need a higher safety rating to do so. So if we keep it at 0x, if we keep it at 0x, that will be a very good rise in safety rating, and we might be 2 or 3 races away from being able to drive those Porsches, which is a massive step up from these Mazdas. Two laps left. Pressure is on. He's very close. As I said before, the mirrors make him look a lot further than they are. He's only 0.4 seconds back. That's bad. That's a very bad exit. Coming onto the last lap now. Luckily, it doesn't seem like he got much better of an exit. just pushing a bit too hard.
Alright Thomas, one more to go. Keep it together, we'll be on the podium. You've just done it 1:00.7 seconds. Sector 1 is 0.43 off the
He looked
base.
like he might dive it down the inside there. He didn't, luckily for us. He's going to fake a move to the inside. There's no way he can dive from there, no way. But we do get a bad exit, and here he comes. Clearly under pressure, but he's racing fair. Coming round the last corner now. No matter what we do now, we should be able to hold this, even though he does get a slightly better exit than us. I think give it one more lap and he might have been able to do us, but as it stands, we finished P2. Thank you for watching our first race on Iracing in these Mazdas. It was good fun. And yeah, like, subscribe, do the old shebang, and we'll see you in the next video.